trying to get themselves in on that top rune. TB and Ench. Don't know if they can zone back Notice and Seosh here. Now it's like, yeah, Magnus going to grab one of the bounty runes there. Quite a bit of damage onto the Rubick, though, from these two. As we will get 2 runes for VP. And what happened to the fourth one? Did it get denied by somebody? No, it's still, no, I'm stupid. It's still up there. Epochka falls back to it. No one was there to grab it. It's there.
Got those big hero icons, you know, sometimes.
Yeah, it's just not on the map. Where is it?
But no surprises in the laning setups here. Everyone is at the lane you expect. And yeah, the most interesting thing probably going to be this Axe versus Troll Warlord lane. Troll Warlord, something that gets complained about quite a bit, I feel like, in terms of his general design. We're all hoping for a rework of that ultimate, I feel like, in the next big patch. Just doesn't feel very fun to play against or with.
It is lore accurate, though, isn't it?
For the lore. Fair.
Yeah, for the lore. It's so funny seeing a Reddit thread pop up like a year and a half ago. It's like, wait, hang on. All of Troll's hero responses are like online troll memes, like actual like troll responses.
The community's maturing. They just realized, you know?
They understood.
Wait a second.
He's one of the bad guys?
Yeah.
Yes.
It's a big twist ending.
It's in the name. But yeah, Axe Hoodwink, maybe not the best lane to go up against for them. This Mirana Troll double range against the Axe is going to feel a bit nasty. But once the game develops, we get Vanguard, we get Mirror a few levels. As here, we've already seen Mirror getting caught out by a slight arrow and a few axes thrown by Krillat for the first blood. It doesn't feel comfortable for Spirit, but as we move forward, these heroes can just slay.
My sprites are with
Yeah, that is definitely gonna be annoying though. Getting first blood over to a troll. That is, yeah, he's looking for a quick start here, queuing up the Falcon Blade right now. As yeah, again, we don't often see troll very much these days. I'm kind of curious what how they're gonna play it. What sort of pacing he's gonna be opting on this hero. The general is pretty much this. It's like Falcon Blade Battle Fury.
He's got power, doesn't he?
That's right. So I guess you just go Maelstrom? I mean, let's be a pretty good Maelstrom game.
Yeah, I mean, he might opt for one of those kind of stats builds with a Diffusal, Manta style, something like that. Because Manta against the Axe, Manta against these roots, going to be very, very strong to be able to dispel them. But see what direction he goes.
Yeah, some people have been trying to like Shadow Blade builds as well into like Bloodthorn. Lots of Diffusal, as you said, some into like Orchid. So I don't know. Arteezy recently did a what the hell? Arteezy went phase Battle Fury 11 minutes, 17-minute Ags, and then Octarine.
Oh,
that's
just perma axes. What was he against? Like, what is he dispelling there?
I mean, yeah, let's talk about that game, not this one that we're watching. Yeah. I agree. Let's check out Arteezy's Smurf. Let's see, a Bat Rider, a Monkey, and it looks like this game might have been. Actually, no, it was played out. I don't know. Interesting build. Interesting build.
I might see the Axe from Krillat. We'll see how that goes, as he does get called up in the midst of a creep wave, but a good arrow from Dakalis. In from the sidelines and leaps forward to kill the Axe this time. And his bottom lane absolutely not comfortable for Team Spirit, so they've got to make it up in their other lanes. As it looks like Yatoro's having a grand old time top. Epochka's zoned the back. Again, we've got this no Blightstone build from the Ench, just going full regen and stats. And Rubick, Magnus, being held back at their tier 1 perpetually.
Yeah, typically I feel like this lane likes to shove in. And they just like to like blast it into the tower and farm it up, which could be partially what's happening here as well, and that it's like doubling back, coming towards them. So they will find their farm in the end and then just try and play around the meadows. I think overall this looks pretty okay for Virtus Pro. Mag will get his farm. But the question is, when are you ever going to send it? Oh, this is it. That is it.
Under tower we go. Yatoro pops his magic stick. He's got tangos as well. It looks like VP running out of damage here, and there's no connection from the mid laner. He's gone down to bottom rune. Fabot won't finish him, but Notice with the shockwave finally takes him down.
Mabochka's the Wildwing Ripper just gets there a little bit late, unfortunately. I mean, you got lots of armor to tank the tower, but eventually they will get you. So that is huge. They really needed that kill, because if he just able to comfortably farm there, it's just going to increase the time that he gets to stay in the lane and not get forced to the jungle on the earlier end, which is kind of the goal for Terrorblade. Down bottom, the revenge as well.
Oh, Krillat. Go on, collapse. Punch him a few times. Give it to the Axe.
Vanguard is the concern.
Yeah. Once Collapse gets that Vanguard, this lane is like untenable for the Radiant. He's going to start cutting waves, but even pulling waves into jungle camps to accelerate his own farm. And that'll give Mira a little more space to get experience as well. I'm going to come back down bottom. Top lane looks like it's, yeah, Spirit just shoving that wave continually in towards the Radiant tier 1. And mid lane, the one we've not looked at really too much. Ember against Kunkka. Lal 13-7. Squadix pretty much dead same. Double bracer build on Squadix though.
Hanging up. Meanwhile, I'm watching Ducalis and Mira here. Mira just sort of following along Ducalis. He does block off the Ancients as it is an Axe lineup, and they love stacking those Ancients and farming once he has the Vanguard. He's going to try and deny himself the Ancients now, I presume. It's going to be close.
Oh, Mira. Oh, God. Gets the kill. Dancing around the Granite Golems. We'll find it as in the mid lane, Centaur from Miposhka scouts out the Rubick, slows him down, stops him up.
Radiant's bottom
Doesn't look like the Ember Spirit's anywhere nearby. He's TP'd home to refill his bottle and zip back down to the bottom DD rune, which was guarded by Mira. Quite a bit of pressure.
He's meting up top with the catapult here too at the same time.
Oh, wow.
So, quite a bit of damage on there as notices to pull the wave back.
Bounty!
And here's the strength of Miposhka. Even pre-level 6, already putting himself in harm's way to try and scout out what VP are up to. He'll lose his life here, but drawing the attention of 2 supports and maybe even getting a kill on the Rubick. Okay, gets the lift on the Hellbear. Gets away from danger. Now you've dragged 3 heroes into your own, into their own triangle. Lal is now cutting wave, getting in behind tier 1. And the rest of Spirit pretty happily farming.
Yeah, Mira's also here mid, but he can't really connect on anything here anyway. Even if he hits that bushwhack, I mean, not going to be a very successful maneuver.
Is under attack.
They were angling for the slight chains. With that Hellbear Smasher, X-Mark Boat's going to get dodged down by the Ember. DD Rune paying dividends, getting the kill on Squadix while he's moving into towers so quickly. Top took a bit of damage from Meta, now mid lane with his DD Rune. Team Spirit very fast-paced.
That feels really bad to go double bracer and still die in your lane. Yeah. Just because they were willing to put that much attention onto it and take it down. Like, I feel like a double bracer build screams, I want to stay in this lane and play this lane and hold it for a long time. And your tower's gone at 7.5 minutes. Bit of a problem. Bushwhack here on the Ducalis.
And no leaps remaining, hey? Mira has Acorn shot, but not enough damage to keep on going. And it looks like this is where Collapse has started jungling a bit to supplement his farm rate.
Yeah, taking that ward though, Mira, with the so good and tasty ward gold.
So good and tasty. They see the Kunkka here. Start off with the chains. Nice dodge of the torrent by Lal. Sidesteps it. And with Rubick trying to save his mate, Squadix needs all the help he can get, but the rotation in from the Hoodwink here makes sure he dies. So a couple of deaths in quick succession for this Squadix Kunkka.
Mira's just everywhere. And it goes back down bottom, goes back towards the mid lane. They secure that regen. It's so funny to see Miposhka with no points as well in the impetus there, but it doesn't even matter. Like, he's right-clicking the Kunkka for, like, nothing at all. Barely any damage. But just slowing, controlling, helping with the creeps.
Yeah, it's one of those games where you look at the kill score, 4-4. Net worth lead, 2k. It's like, okay, Team Spirit winning a little bit, but it feels like this game is just fully controlled by Spirit. Every move is working perfectly for them, and they're taking over the map.
Yeah, the good news is that Ancient Block is still there. It's Collapse, he clicks, he goes to stack the Ancients, he Tumbler toys to the other camp, and then goes to the double stack, and he's going to come back and be like, huh, unfortunate.
Top tower is under attack.
What happened here? Did I miss my stack? Surely not. Well, here's more gold into the pockets of Team Spirit. Another tier 1 tower. Gonna make that Roshan attempt a little later on, that a little bit safer. Yeah, the map is getting incredibly small for VP right now. What are they waiting for? Like, what's their key moment here?
Kunkka to win his lane.
Ah, right. Yes. Let's rewind to go back in time, shall we?
Yeah, I don't know.
Because I clicked on noticed, and I was thinking Mag Blink, that's the way. Yeah, of course he's going the mech first, natural, but a Hand of Midas has slipped into his quick fire as well, Trent.
Could be a while. I do like the idea of not going Battle Fury Troll, though. I hope that he does not change his mind on this. I think S and Y, really just anything but Battle Fury. I'd be fine with the Maelstrom even. I do think that they need to fight a little bit here. And S and Y is the true fighting item.
But yeah, I like
S and the Maelstrom.
Yeah, I suggested the Manta, but Manta BKB often feels a little awkward. SNY BKB going to be much nicer build-up and tankiness than can even think about the Skadi later on. As Mira chases Ducalis away from that bottom jungle, and with Lol coming in, I'll try and chase this Mirana into the trees. He's still got the chains, doesn't he? Yeah, Lol not even wasting mana here on the Mirana. Final swipe of the swords. And a catapult wave behind Collapse means a quick push into another tier 1, while objectives on the map for VP, they are all full HP, except bottom tier 1, which is taking like 100 damage.
And now, instead of the Magnus perhaps eyeing up a Blink Dagger, there's one on Collapse here. And this was, again, without even having Ancient stacks to work with. He's sold this farm right now. He's the most last hits in the entire game. He's at 6k net worth. So Mira drawing all this attention to the other lanes, and once the Vanguard's up, the Troll is no longer dominating that lane. So all those early kills were worthless.
Attempting to kill Yatoro, drop him to half health, but he's got Dragon Lance and Stripe Tread, so more than tanky enough to withstand the Skewer and the Telekinesis. The Squadix, thinking about the Torrent, now going to go for the X-Mark boat instead. Mira, is he going to dodge this with a Sharpshooter? Doesn't quite time it to perfection, so will get caught out attempting to defend that tier 1. TSpirit evacuating the area. Yatoro's down bottom farming now. I'll give this tower up a little. Oh, they're TPing Lal up here. He's trying to solo defend this. Wait, is he going to 1v5 defend this tower? They're so scared of him.
That's a problem.
Oh, God. Lift, arrow, and the Flame Guard's on him. Lal going to zip away and dodges the X-Torrent play.
Dire's top tower is under attack.
He's straight into mid to bully Krillat now, it looks like. 12-minute runes coming up soon. Yeah, even that tier 1 top, the VP being made to work for it.
Dire's top tower has fallen.
Just a slight delay on that one. We're all good here. Oh, Collapse. He blinked to the rune, and he made an empty slot. He wanted Larl to give him the bottle so he can send illusions. But they don't work anymore, right? They don't do the X-Spin.
Do they not?
I don't think so. Didn't they kill Manta Axe?
I thought they killed Manta Axe because they changed the shard.
Oh, because it doesn't do the attack thing? Oh, maybe I'm wrong. I feel like they don't spin anymore.
I don't know.
But you know,
you might be right.
You know how rotted our Dota brains are.
Yeah, full of worms. I'm not sure.
I'm on it. I'm on it.
You can look that up. He's going Blade Mail anyway, Collapse. And he's hunting with his smoke. Mira sees the troll, but there's a sentry and vision was broken. They're going to smoke themselves now. Kunkka doesn't really have an item, but he's got an X-Mark boat. Catch out Miposhka. A lot of damage from that Rubick stolen Sharpshooter as well.
Bottom tower is under attack.
Oh, maybe Silver's not losing. For some reason that doesn't get patched. I don't see anything it doesn't, so hype.
Okay.
Yeah. Good. Now I have Blitz to give him the illusions.
Yeah. Natural kill. So nice to send it around the map, farm some camps that aren't really yours. Collapse, 600 health remaining. And they're getting on top of him like the entirety of VP here, and even RPing onto Mira as well. So 3 kills in a row, regaining a bit of control. But they've still got nothing to answer this Terrorblade. Yatoro farming away, get himself up to that Manta style.
That's pretty impressive to get something good out of your first RP in this game too. That's really needed. Fortunately, he got a little greedy.
Fails to see.
Yeah, getting booted out of the enemy ancients. Looks like Squadix had already left. There was no Rubick there. Definitely a little greedy. He did force the Metamorphosis out of Yatoro, though. Curious to see if he's going to do anything with it or just farm away.
Slight win there. They're fishing for another kill with their trio of Ducalis, Sage, and Notice, but big Papa Yatoro's running over and Collapse there to back him up.
Yeah, he's got the blink call. Sharpshooter into Sharpshooter. Mira loses half his health, but they kill the Mirana nonetheless. And with this meta remaining 5-6 seconds of it, get a bit of damage on the tier 2 mid. Might even bring it down. Collapses blink deep. They get the root on the Magnus though, so it doesn't get dragged towards the rest of Spirit. Unfortunate combo of spells. Miposhka going to leave a beautiful trail of flowers as he runs away from that mid lane. Now, it has given a bit of room to Squadix. BKB isn't that far away anymore.
That's got to be their next go timing as well. It'll be around the same time as the actually the SMI is just about finished here right now for Krillad. So goes for Satanic. They can start fighting around with the BKB on Kunkka and then try and secure an Aegis. See if they can take that away from TSpirit. I think that's the best you can hope for right now.
6-1 odds. Are we going to get that update again? It's going to go up to 9-1. Feels like TSpirit the ones that really have a firm grasp on this game right now.
Yep, it's not looking great. The thing is that it's just very tough to get back into this game for Virtus Pro. They don't really have the best setups since they don't have that blink. I mean, he is queuing it up now, but it's still going to be a while before he has it. And even then, like, I kind of wish there was a slightly better arrow setup. Maybe they could just try and rely on Moonlight Shadow.
Yeah, I mean, they've got Kunkka's X mark, but while he's farming BKB, he's not really being a part of the fight. And VP, 3 members in the mid lane. Oh, they don't get caught by the bushwhack.
Dire's top
Trying to
tower
keep
is
tabs on
under
the Krillak
attack.
troll. This is all time where Troll's not farming, defending this mid lane.
Dire's top tower.
Oh, there's the
is under
BKB if they
attack.
want to try something here. They'll definitely need Notice. He can't also be farming. They could also... All right, yeah, he's going to TP top. He's getting out of there.
Troll screaming for his empower.
Yeah.
Dire are
Oh,
scanning.
yeah.
Where's my buff?
Radiant's
Dire scan
middle
Roche,
tower is
because,
under
I mean, good
attack.
call. They know the mag just ditched spawn. They saw him on the ward
Radiant
TPing
are
up top
scanning.
somewhere.
How do they get that? No blink for 400 gold on mag. Still super reliant on his
Radiant's
Kunkka
middle
Mirana
tower
to
is
catch.
under attack.
And TSpirit all grouped up, so no isolated target that VP could go onto.
Dire's top tower is under attack.
Troll Warlord, the only one really showing on the map here. Blink nails down, Krillak dead. Just gets slammed down by the Culling Blade of Collapse.
Yeah.
I kind of understand, like, you know, there's nowhere else to go. Bottom feels very dangerous. Mid lane, you're kind of shoving a wave, standing on your high ground. But against this Collapse Axe and a sharpshooter from Mira, you can get 100 to 0'd in a
Is
second.
under attack.
Yeah, nothing is safe. It is very easy to just bring you down like that.
Well, congrats, you got your ulti off, but...
Yeah. But it's Axe. It's a pretty solid counter pick, for obvious reasons.
And here's the Roche for TSpirit.
Sean has
Who's gonna get it?
fallen to the
Yatoro. Aegis Man to Dragonlance, 18 minutes in, now top of the
Dire's
net
top
worth.
tower is under attack.
And Ember Spirit's not that far behind him either. It's a double core as Collapse finds the catch on the top lane. Dunks down on Rubick, so now we've got a couple of stacks on that Culling Blade.
Dire's top tower is under attack.
And Squadix denies a DE rune. Not sure why he didn't just pick it up.
Gold from my chest.
Hates him, I guess.
I don't understand. Like, you're close enough to pick it up when you go to hit it. Why not just take it?
Don't know.
Dunno. Bizarre. But yeah, we've got Blink Magnus now. This is the time for VP to really start to play their draft out. BKB Kunkka, Blink Mag, and Troll Warlord with Empower on it. This is where they need their smokes, but they've spent a lot of them already. And it looks like TSpirit, they're going to know this is ready, the Blink on the Mag. They're trying to play around with Yatoro's Aegis, shoving out that mid lane, take control of the enemy Ancients area.
There's also a gem on Ducalis, so if they lose this fight and they lose this gem, like, I appreciate the vision, because that can really help you get this comeback, but they can't lose this gem in this fight.
Well, look at Collapse breaking the smoke.
Oh, and the ward on the other side of the river.
Blink calls the 2 supports, and in comes the bushwhack, perfectly placed. Thrown a boat, they're on to Collapse, but he doesn't care. They'll keep chasing forward with a reflection, but Notice is in with a big RP. Krillak empowered and cleaving into the TB, but they're also tanky, sundered up and dunked down. A double kill for Collapse, and this fight is a disaster for VP. Noticed will skewer back lol, but they've got the chains rooting him up. 3 heroes down, and Collapse coming out with a triple kill.
You fought badly.
Breaks the smoke, starts the fight, everything perfect for this axe.
That positioning was
Radiant
so
structures
good.
are fortified.
Like, that could not have gone better. The ward sitting next to the tier 1 in the mid lane gave him the vision, so when they all pop there, he's just hiding in the trees. It was just fish in a barrel.
But yeah, and it was also like a deer in headlights moment, right? The smoke breaks, they all start pinging in the trees, but no one did anything. They're just like, oh shit.
Not much to do, that's for sure.
Radiant's
Squadix,
middle
you
tower
okay?
is under attack.
Getting body blocked by a
Radiant's
chibi
middle
illusion.
tower has fallen.
Yatoro with the micro. And this is really, like you said, where the game starts to crumble. The one
Radiant's
silver
top
lining is they
tower
did
is
rescue the
under
gem to Carlos.
I was gonna say that, yeah. As I'm running off to the east, I'm like, whoo! Okay, guys.
Save gem. Yeah, I struggle to see how VP defends against this Terrorblade, who is an absolute beast right now.
But did you see when he was locked down and Troll was swinging, his HP wasn't moving. It was a Terrorblade and an Enchantress, and neither of them were dying.
Yeah, yeah.
This guy's got 30 armor.
Pretty disgusting. And all of them are pretty tanky, right? Axe with blade mail, he's got 20 armor. Ember Spirit went for this Kaya Sand, so he's a bit tankier than you would expect. And he's an agi hero, so he's got a decent amount of armor as well. Enter with Untouchable. And Mech. Good luck. And Team
So we
Spirit.
just killed Mira, that's what I'm getting.
Yeah, pretty much. Okay,
Dire's
cool.
bottom tower
Focus the
is under
hoodwink.
attack.
She's going to be skirting the edges of the fight.
Oh,
Playing on the
Squadix up
fringes.
top here.
Oh dear. Has the BKB TP. Fortunately for him, there's nothing to stop it. That is another BKB down. 7 seconds now without a team fight victory for him. Feels pretty rough.
Dire are scanning.
Rubick's taking Conjure Image though, so he's sending these illusions out to scout and try and kill
Dire's
couriers. He's going to get a
courier
courier
has been
kill with an illusion. Oh!
Okay, nice.
But then you look at the map and it's just being swarmed by Dire heroes. Like one bit of vision for
Radiant's
Radiant to
bottom
play
tower
under in their
is
own
under attack.
bottom jungle. Krillat's being pinged though. Yatoro says hello to the troll. What are you doing in my jungle down here? Get away from my camps. Yeah, high five, come on.
Listen, I need to farm, okay? So kill me if you must.
Ages is going to be expiring soon though, at least. So in 15 seconds, we could see VP try to go again. They're all gathering up
Smoke
top.
play. Is it that time?
I think it's got to be. I just don't see how you go like head to head against this Axe and Hoodwink. You're gonna get scouted, smoke broken.
Deceptive rule
You're gonna do
of
some smoke,
invisibility.
Moonlight Shadow, and long
Radiant's
wraparound. Like it can't just be
bottom
one of the
tower
three.
is
It's got to
under
be all three in conjunction.
Well, there's a rather deceptive Ember Spear coming their way right now. On Invis Rune, and he's gonna take his free kill here on notice. Man, that
dear.
is fast.
Yeah, under dire vision. He's trying to scout for more as well. 3 heroes up here for VP. Under that Moonlight Shadow. Pinging out top tier 2 where LOL has set himself up to shove out the waves. What does he come up? Comes up the staircase. Torrent is there. Cards with the arrow and the boat. Sails on forwards, but there's just no way you're killing the Ember Spirit like that. Kaya Sand is 2200 health.
Radiant's bottom tower is under attack.
Does he have Oxarine soon?
Radiant's bottom tower has fallen.
He mixed it up, eh? Yeah. Yeah, I assume his Aether must be somewhere.
No, he still needs to buy it. Looks like he's queued up the soul booster, but doesn't have the Aether yet, it looks like. On another DD rune. Don't collapse. Go take it. Do the punches.
Maybe he's just considering his Bloodstone, you know? He's like, maybe. How are we winning here, guys?
Bloodstone Ember.
Octarine, how
Dire's top
lame.
tower is under attack.
Mirror lurking.
Radiant's courier has been
Finds the courier kill, but will get skewered close to base. It's a good acorn shot bushwhack, but Mira gets
Radiant's middle
his own spell
tower is
turned
under
against him
attack.
with Rubick stealing bushwhack there. Up at top though, Krillat is being scouted. What has he got? He's got TP, he's got Battle Trance, but with no BKB or Shadow Blade, well, just surround him with everybody. Does get off the ultimate at least, but getting Berserker called and rooted by this Ember Spirit. Krillat, blood skill a bit, off his wand. Oh, gets the kill on Ember Spirit, rooted him before he could jump away. 3v1, gets a kill, but still does get taken down.
Okay, all right. I mean, that was probably a gain for him.
Yeah. And also 662 for 344 gold change. Yeah, Ember Spirit trying to play that a little close to the edge there, waiting for his moment to jump or slight, and getting caught by the troll root.
Bottom tower is under attack.
It's always nice to see teams when they are behind like this, kind of farming in these sneaky spots. Like Rubick is in the enemy ancients, taking large camp, getting a couple of wards down. So VP doing a decent job at rescuing this game a little bit. It's only 9k the lead that Spirit has. It feels like it should be way more. So VP doing a tremendous amount of recuperating gold on the map.
I was actually gonna say the same thing. Like, I feel like this could be way worse. So, yeah, I mean, they're gonna lose Sage down bottom to a freebie for Ember. Oh, wait, whoa, hold on.
Remnants. TP home. He's away from there.
I never doubted that he would live at, 11 HP or whatever. That was piece of cake.
And something that VP probably thrive on is base defense and fighting around Roshan. With RP and Kunkka's arsenal, they're pretty good in these close quarter engagements. The Team Spirit do have to be a little more delicate than usual when they're breaking high ground or thinking about Roche, which will be up in 25 seconds. And it looks like that's what VP are going to try and exploit here. Get a pick off somewhere, try and catch someone. And Lyle is under Radiant Vision. But Roshan respawning very soon means VP, they've got to reposition and think about that fight instead.
And see if this Satanic can again make the big save versus Collapse. So many things that can go wrong with this though. Obviously it just takes like one slip up from Collapse and not hitting the button at the perfect timing. Easy for him to go down. We also still haven't really seen any proof that he's gonna have the damage for Yatoro yet. Because he's just getting stronger and stronger. As Troll hasn't really progressed all that much in terms of his damage output, I don't feel like. He's getting more control, but I don't know. Yatoro's still gonna be one tough coconut to crack.
What's the Empower giving him? Decent amount of damage? He's at, what, 250 odd damage now, Krillat? Basher next, Scardy after. Needs all the stats and cash he can get. So Roshan going the way of Team Spirit here. Getting that Aegis and the Shard. It's going to put them in good stead just to push up. Take down tier 3s. In fact, that net worth lead drops a little bit, down to 7k now. Notice is in behind tier 1 mid, cutting waves, skewering away. Cleared by Squadix and Krillat. They know they don't want to fight in open ground. They fight either at Roshan, which they choose not to, or they fight in their base. Sayers getting caught there is a little unfortunate. He'll be alive in 40 seconds to regroup with his team, and they know that there's vision around that top area now.
Getting mission successful. I like the little floating Rubick that's pushing out the oh no, the Randy Illusion away.
Dire's bottom tower is under attack.
Fire remnant. So that's good.
Shard, yeah.
Yeah, do a little bit of burning there. Maybe he'll get a giant save versus Collapse as well. The EC there as well. Okay, all right. There is now a chance, I think, with the big RP that they get enough kills.
And who's... That's the thing. And Collapse making the move bottom, going to kill off Notice very quickly. 8 stacks now on that cold armor, so 12 bonus armor for Collapse. And we were talking about how tanky they were already. Collapse just making it even more difficult for this troll to pick his spots to fight. And you're talking about a big RP. Now, who are the ideal candidates to be caught?
Definitely Laryl +1.
Yeah.
I think I'm not sure you have the damage for Yatoro. I think if there's Collapse isn't caught, you definitely are not going to get him, you know? Because need to be in there pretty fast with the counter healer, so tough one.
Rubick did X himself, but the Yule Scepter's there. Hey, does it keep him in place? No, it doesn't. He gets dragged back nonetheless. High ground being shoved. Bunch of image stolen by the Rubick, but that's not going to stop anything. Multiple lanes trending towards the Radiant base now. Need the creeps to arrive though, TSpirit. Alrighty, Fade Bolt, look for the opening. Noticed waiting in the trees. They're pinged in, they know he's there. Daytime comes, and he does get the horn toss. Did the arrow land? It didn't. So with the Hurricane Pike, Yatoro gets himself a bit of distance. It's a good glyph on the tier 3 though. Damage spread across him and Miposhka. The tower, 23 health remaining. All cracked by Spirit, they have held.
I'd like to see the shard be picked up soon from Collapse. I feel like I haven't got a good feel for it, but I think versus Troll Warlord that'd be kind of interesting, where it has that stacking damage reduction on their attack reduction, I guess, more technically.
Yeah, it's pretty disgusting if that's the only hero they're hitting as well.
Dire are scanning.
Oh, where's VP going? Who are you going to find? TSpirit. They're getting scanned. Lol. Collapse. They know something's coming. Top lane is basically at the tier 3s. Mid lane's not being farmed either, so they knew that bottom third of the map wasn't somewhere safe to stand around.
Died worse.
And there's only a minute 40 left on the stages. I mean, there's not really any pressure on TSpirit to go high ground, but I also kind of feel like they just can if they want. Like, I don't think this game gets much worse or anything.
Shadow, take us.
I guess they know that they kind of automatically win a high ground push if they can kill Noticed first. And the big thing still is that blink, horn toss, skewer, telekinesis, drag back to fountain. If they can dodge that, pretty much game over.
They're being cautious with the wards on the high ground too. Trying to make sure there's nothing there. Mira? Whoa, this should be good.
Yeah, no catch the hoodwink. That is a smoke broken, probably the last smoke that VP has to play with as well. So 40 seconds, Hoodwink will be back, and TSpirit can go back on the map again.
I'm actually surprised he didn't say buyback. Maybe this is something for them right now. Arl's hunting though, a little bit.
Ducalis, the ward, stands atop the high ground. He sees them all. Yatoro, lol. He sees Collapse as well, right? They know the axe is lurking in the trees, but they still get blink call. Starting from the Terrorblade to the arrow and torrent, they are coming in. Krillak close to death in the RP, catching 2 of them. It's big for VP. They blow up Collapse, the Sunder, where is it? Will he get it off in time? He can't. So first life down for the Terrorblade. Squadix trying to stand his ground as the Ember Spirit dives into the back end of the fight, but the Terrorblade gets the Sunder off in the nick of time. Turn back on the Krillak, and collapses there with a buyback call. Getting Lol a double kill. And Ducalis, caught out by the slight chains, can't escape the grasps of this Ember Spirit. Hunted into the trees, and a triple kill for Ember. Every lane pushing into the Radiant base now. And very few buybacks for VP.
Middle tower is under attack.
I can appreciate how long they waited for the perfect fight, and they did a really good job. I mean, taking down the Aegis is going to be very hard to do that, and then kill the Terrorblade a second time. Very understandable, but so much solid prep leading up in that fight. Unfortunately, it's just a really hard fight, it turns out, guys. They are very far behind, and things had to go a little bit better for them if they want to try and find that one. But you can be proud of that attempted defense.
Yeah, it feels like first 15 minutes, TSpirit played perfectly. And then VP played perfectly in that scenario to try and hold on to the game, but if you've already lost that much, you know, foothold on the map, it just doesn't really matter how long you hold on for. Against the TB Ember Spirit, they're gonna catch you and then kill your buildings. 2 lanes of racks down. Oh my, Cave Johnson gets... he's still got lines that I've not heard. A cool move, Dire. Now where the Radiant Creep's gonna sleep. Killed all the barracks. Oh. It's cold out there.
That's a great point. Where are they gonna sleep? I have the winter terrain on. Very cold actually.
Chilly out there.
Now they're just gonna be upset. must, you know, that
Radiant's
must really
bottom
be why
tower
they
is
don't have
under
any gold.
attack.
They're demotivated. Or I guess they're more motivated. That doesn't really make any sense. Why does it make our creeps bigger?
I don't know. That's a question for the ages, honestly. Do you think it should work the other way? Where it makes your creep stronger instead of their creeps weaker? I mean, the other way.
Yeah, I know what you're saying. You want it, yeah, they're just weaker. I don't know. That'd probably be too broken to deal with. Yeah. Your position
Radiant
5
are
is just like
scanning.
one-shotting the creeps.
Dire are
Yes!
scanning.
Woohoo!
Difficult terrain for VP to try and maneuver around now. Bot lane's not safe. Mid lane can't be dealt with, so they've got 3 heroes farming up near the top part of the map. Potential rogue spawn in 30 seconds, though. TSpirit will wander under a couple of Radiant observers. There's always a chance for these big plays to be made. Troll can have MKB pretty soon. What is that? Just more mixed damage? Oh, TB has a butterfly.
TB has butterfly, yeah.
Right. That makes sense. TSpirit's coming for you, though. Noticed, run away. DeCarlis, please, get out of there. Chucks an arrow. And disengages as quickly as humanly possible.
Oh no, the ward! Mira, please go down to get the vision, I'll notice.
Bushwhack cancels the skewer. If Magnus doesn't have buyback, this is really rough for VP. They're trying to force and glimmer him away. He does have buyback, though. There's still potential here for VP to fight, as Roshan was a fast spawn and has returned.
Yeah. I think, not being sure if he doesn't have buyback, the best thing to do is to check Roche right now, and they're actually sending an edge creep right now, so they're going to find that that's up.
Which Dota hero is playing the banjo every now and then?
Totally.
It is. I keep thinking of Arrested Development whenever I hear it.
Radiant's bottom tower is falling.
Yeah, it's the
Little riff.
taunt from the new set, but he's actually not wearing the set. He's messing with you.
I see.
Great scouting. I love this, because how many times do I complain about, I don't know, like Ench players and Chen players not doing this exact situation, but Poshka did exactly what I wanted. Just grab a creep. Sure, maybe it's not up yet, but I'm going to send a creep anyway. And there it was. And now the game's really easy. And Mag bought back. So it's like the dream scenario. You got everything you could have wanted.
Yeah, and VP going to show themselves bot, so they know there's no contest. It is just a freebie Roche.
VP even has vision as well. And they saw something there, so I believe they know this is happening.
Aegis TB. Cheese for collapse.
I'll make it.
8-second BKB for the axe. Moonlight Shadow. And we go onto the axe though. Collapse is finding collapse. Gets all the keys, and now the call. 2 of them trapped in place with the Bushwhack coming. Sunder there, and Yatoro trying to play forward onto them. Okay. Okay. Collapse killing off the Aegis. Is MKB ready? Yeah, he's battling away and looking for the hoodwink. Really taking down Mirror. Gets off the scuttery and away she goes. And the turnaround for the Terrorblade. Second life is there. Carlin's getting clipped by the slight. VP down 2 heroes now. A third one hits the deck.
He looks so good in that first life, you know? He's just tearing that Terrorblade apart. Then he comes back and he's just so wimpy. all troll. 6k damage.
Radiant's bottom barracks are
It's
under
been a rough game for Squadix. 3-3 and 6, but mega creeps are coming soon.
Radiant's bottom has fallen. Radiant's
I think
bottom barracks are under
if you look back on the draft, that phase is what really threw them off. The Mirana and the Kunkka. I feel like the Mirana just
Radiant's bottom.
didn't really do a whole lot. Didn't have great pairings to work with. Maybe it's just because the Kunkka lost his lane and lost his tower so quickly, and they weren't able to help defend that tower. So then she doesn't have this like roaming partner to help out with and go across the map. But I feel like this was one of the most like useless feeling Miranas in the sense that like you just didn't get any of the benefits out of the hero in this game.
Yeah, especially when Squadix dies twice with his double bracer build, right? You expect the Kunkka to kind of be on even keel or ahead of his lane counterpart, and then Mirana plays with the Kunkka. You're running around.
Radiant
in a different world, it would look amazing. But the fact that TSpirit kind of outplayed that first 10 minutes just made it fall flat.
You're expecting like high levels in X, and you just run around and people just die because they just get X'd into arrowed, and it's
The jungle
point
has
and click
everything
setup.
Axe
But
desires.
the Axe pick was fantastic. It totally ruined a lot of these chances in the early and the mid game for the troll to make comebacks and like try and at least utilize his ulti and be a little bit involved with this build. It couldn't be done. And now Collapse is, well, he's complete, I guess. He's got the Ags coming out now. Has that shard.
He's ready. Why does Demon Zeal make basically the same noise as the Sunder, by the way? I realized in that last team fight, I said the TB used Sunder. He didn't. He used Demon Zeal.
I just want to keep you on your toes. Oh, hey, Squadix, what's up?
Oh, dear. Are you going to BKB TP? Well, we're going to have to. X-Mark going to get cancelled out by Collapse's BKB. And a quick Silver Edge to run away. No reveal there. Lol doesn't have the jam coming either. He attempted. Tried it with a scan forward and a blink back, but Squadix is in the trees further northeast.
That would have been insane if that hit, though. The scan into blink call.
Hey, he didn't go left. He must have gone up, right? Surely.
Wait, he's still lurking to farm.
What's he buying? Scythe Device? Not too far away from it. That's a way to kill the TB.
Yeah, he's been looking for that one for a while. Also just getting some neutrals up, which is great.
Yeah, when you're... Oh my
Clap.
god.
Clap realizes, hey, we're all in camps.
We're all dead. Hello. Past each other. I was looking bottom where Yatoro was denying creeps with his illusions. I was gonna say it must be really tough against mega creeps and against TB. Yatoro just denying like half the creep wave to make sure that any little bit of farm that VP are trying to get, they're not.
Then.
Oh, they see seriously. They're probably gonna catch a glimpse of Krillat there up on the high ground as well. Moonlight Shadow does get the troll back to his base, and Rubick has a buyback. Viewer. What's they got? It's Mira. You'll set through the air. Horus X-Mark. And that should be the death of all. Mira down to the low ground, and the hood wing gets away with a sharpshooter jump. Squadix is invis, but a Skadi slot onto Krillat. Into the Glimmer Cave to run away. Another bit of Demon Zeal here to push forward aggressively. Krillat with the Ember Spirit though. They need saves, but they have none. Dead for 100 seconds, and VP defending their base, but for how long? Look at Krillat fall! Yatoro destroys the troll. Another horn toss, skewer back towards the fountain, and Krillat buys back to battle with Collapse, but he dunks on the Magnus, looks for the troll now, Yule's up into the air, and Krillat is being bushwhacked to a tree. All tied up, and GG called. TSpirit, a stellar performance here in Game 1 against VP, and really looking to secure that major slot for themselves, and Yatoro wanted the rampage, but the game ends